Hello YouTube, it's Back in the Day Toys with another Carboot haul video. So this is a Easter Sunday Carboot. Got these from Joe. He's one of the friendly toy collector slash reseller guys. Didn't know what this was, but I thought it was from Dogma, the poop demon. And on the bottom it says View Askew, so it was from Dogma. He had this guy who I just thought was a zombie, but says Marvel, so it's clearly a Marvel character. He had this guy, which I think is from like Iron Maiden, but he's missing a foot and a hand, which is a bit of a shame. And he had this cool Spider-Man in all this like cybernetic gear. This Spider-Man, he's really cool. He's like really heavily detailed. And this Xenomorph from Alien, I think that might be from the 2-pack of the Alien vs Predator one. Wanted £3 for the Alien, £3 for this one, £2 for the Spider-Man and the other Marvel fella, and £1 for this dude. He also had this Pokemon card, which is a really good one for my Psychic deck, because it heals like 30 damage per Pokemon per turn. Anyway, that little lot ended up being £15. Then this lot here all came from one same guy. So I noticed he had this Mumra figure in a box, along with Hook, and also this little Matchbox tape measuring thing that I had as a kid. So I asked him what he wanted for those three. He said £2, bargain. Then he said, oh, I've got something else you might be interested in. And he pulled out this Fisher-Price Adventure People Alpha Probe with its box. Now, it seems to have all the bits. I haven't tested it to see if it's working, but there's no obvious corrosion. Wanted a £5 for that. He was saying they were really rare and really expensive. Don't know about that. But he had this Coca-Cola little mascot from 1999. He had this. I have no idea what this is. This is just like one of the weirdest looking things I've ever seen. And he had this bag of Lego, which has a minifigure in there as well. So he wanted 50p on each of these and then a £5 for this. So in the end, I ended up spending £8.50 on this little lot here. And I thought, you know what? It's probably not a bad deal. I got this. This is really cool. This is Spider-Man postcards. This is from like the old TV show. I don't know if I'm going to be able to open some of them up to show you. But these are really nice. Really nice postcards. This was £2 for the book. And it was just too nice to leave behind because the artwork's just incredible on it. Loving this. £2. What a bargain. Really, really like this. So yeah, for £2 was absolutely chuffed with that. Got this Zelda heat-changing mug, which I thought was really cool. That was £1.50, and the same person had that T-shirt there. Super Mario Bros. Since 1985. I just love the like whole 80s colour scheme and vibe with that. That was £1, so it was £2.50, including the mug. Bought these books from someone who obviously was big into the war. Somerset versus Hitler. This one, which looks like it's about the battle in Africa, but it's a very, very old one. My granddad was involved in this bit. So, and then this one, which was the 101st Airborne, that's the one that Band of Brothers is based on. So they were £1 each, so that was £3. Got this Call of Duty World at War limited edition gearbox. It is missing one of the bits. The guy did tell me up front, but there's 2 glasses in there. There's like a little military mug. There's some coasters, some postcards. There's some dog tags. It's a nice little beanie hat. He wanted £7 for that box. And he also had a load of wrestling magazines. So I pulled 7 of these out. One that had Lita on the front. One that was like a special edition of The Rock. One that had Undertaker in his American Badass days on there. One of The Game, Triple H. One of Chris Jericho on the front. One with The Big Show and Andre the Giant. And then this one, which isn't a WWF official one, Power Slam, but it has Chris Benoit on the front. If anyone knows the history of Chris Benoit, it's a little bit dark, but so he wanted £7 for those and £7 for those, but we did 12 all in, which maybe isn't that bad. It's a guy who does 50p, everything 50p, it's all 50p. I found this little folder, had a little look inside. There's a load of Mickey Mouse comics, mostly from the early 90s, one Flintstones one, Tom and Jerry, Tom and Jerry, Tom and Jerry. Now, there's only 8 in here, and one of them is like a really modern one. This one's from like 2006, whereas all the others are 90s. He wanted a £5 for the whole thing, and he wouldn't haggle, which was a bit of a shame. But I thought, you know what, it's probably worth it, so bought that. Got a load of DVDs. I have a bit of a thing about DVDs at the minute. Going to throw all the cases away, keep everything else. That little lot cost me £3.20. It's just a lot of films for not a lot of money. What else did we get? So down here, we got these 2 GoBots. This little GP1, this little GP1. Really like GoBots. And then these are 2 like legit Transformers. Oh no, maybe he's a GoBot. Yeah, he might be a GoBot. This one's definitely legit Transformer because he's got his little mark on him. That was one of the traders, but one of the really friendly, lovely ones. They said a tenner for the 4, and they threw in this little Stay Puft, so I couldn't really argue. It's nice when I can buy stuff off of them because I don't always get the opportunity to. This is a guy who's very rarely there, like once a year. Does some like old Marvel stuff, £2 each, 3 for a £5. Really like the Beast and the Carnage, so I thought I might as well throw in this Gambit, but his leg's like all messed up. His leg won't stay down, which is a shame. But they're all like 1990s Toy Bizes, so for less than £2 each, I was quite happy. This might be one of the best bargains of the day. Picked this up, was trying to ask the lady. She had one of those, I forget what they call now, this weird looking car thing. Attack track something, I don't know. She wanted a £5 for that, and it was loose. And I asked her how much for this He-Man. Obviously, it's a reissue. This isn't like an OG thing. I asked her how much for this. £1. £1. I'd never normally collect these things, the reissues, but for £1, geez, can't leave it behind, can you? I got these for 50p. I don't know why. I just quite liked these odd little things. I thought if I go for a walk one day, I might hide some of them in a forest near a stream. Little frogs, 50p. How many was in there? 6. And it came with a free tub. Who could say no? Got myself some sunglasses. I'm always losing sunglasses and breaking sunglasses. I really like this sort of green, blue with the paint on it. These were £1 each. Unfortunately, they only had 3 pairs in this style, but they had another pair that was like neon green at the edge and another pair that was white. So I thought, sod it, for a £5, I can afford to lose a few pairs and sit on them. I think this is another good find. Big box of Keyrings. How much are Keyrings, love? At 20p each. So we ended up getting 20 of them for £4. Oh, I thought that was going to make a noise, but it doesn't. There's a little gorilla there. We got this Disney Store one. Never been used. Don't know why it has all these individual little things on for different keys, maybe. Yeah, a load of these are still new with the tags. Look, Woody from Toy Story, and I think they're probably pretty vintage. This one's Winnie the Pooh. There's another one here, which is these weird little brick things. What else we got here? This one, which is Donald Duck's missus. I don't know the name. M&M girl with the tag. This one, which is really cool, Michelangelo, old school. Little Minnie Mouse, but without a new tag. This Marvin the Martian, I forget his name. But yeah, no tag on him, unfortunately. This one I thought was really cool. Universal Studios Florida with E.T. on. That must have some age to it, I would have thought. Doesn't say an age, though, but I thought that's got to be quite an old one. Got Mickey Mouse, still with his tag. Got this, which I'm guessing is a calculator. Are these calculators? I'm sure they have to be. Let's see if we can open one up, because there's another one in there that's Buzz. Yeah, it's got to be, done it. Yeah, little calculators. So Woody calculator and a Buzz Lightyear calculator. Ed the Duck, he's a big chunky thing. He'd really weigh your pocket down having that in there. This, which I really love. Don't know if anyone remembers these Silly Slammers. Never had any keyring ones. Oh, he's attached to Donald Duck with a Disney Store little tag on him. Good old Donald Duck. This one I picked up because it was Alton Towers, the corkscrew. Don't remember that one, I have to admit. But maybe it's collectible, who knows. Little Alf, no new tag on Alf. And then probably my absolute favourite, this dude from Cow and Chicken with his butt out. Yeah, the devil dude from Cow and Chicken. Did I go through those comics? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, we went through those. Nothing else to show you, is there? Oh, yeah, just these little bits here. Got some little odds and sods for my friend here. Some Weeping Rose candles. Counting as you burn them. They're red inside. This little poison bottle with a nice little tag thing on. A little mug. And this Jack Skellington purse. So, yeah, all that came from the same seller. So, yeah, not a bad day, really, guys. Nice to be able to show you some toys for a change. But, yeah. Didn't spend a fortune. Didn't do some really cheap stuff. Although I do think they were very cheap. These little bits. But some of these, tenner here, 15 there. Oh, it's not what I'd like to spend. But ultimately, for a haul of that size, I'm quite happy. Hope you have a great Easter, guys. Bye.